Hey guys, Nick Macri here. We're here today talking all about LinkedIn and how to grow an audience in a sphere. I'm going to be giving you the same strategies that I use to grow my LinkedIn platform to over 10,000 followers. So pay attention. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Drop a question if you have one. Let's get started. Alright guys, so let's talk about LinkedIn and how you can use it to generate leads and also just generate a sphere and a sphere of influence that allows you to expand your network and basically garner interest in your website, in your brand, and drive traffic to wherever you want to drive traffic to, which in this case is going to be our kvCORE website. So let's talk about how we can market to companies on LinkedIn, companies that are maybe moving jobs to your city, your area. I'll also talk about a little bit on how LinkedIn and Twitter connect and how you can use that to generate traffic, generate traffic to your website. So let's talk about the first option. So I think one of the best things that you can post on LinkedIn, because it's a professional business website, is a blog post. So we went over in a previous video how to put blogs onto your kvCORE website and why that can be an asset to you. So if you post a bunch of blogs on your site, you can have some really good information on here. You can even take content from news sources and other sites like that and put it on your website. And what that allows it to do is generate organic traffic, not necessarily always related to real estate. It can be stuff about, kind of auxiliary industries that are connected to real estate, or maybe it's about your hometown, the city that you are now living in and selling in. Whatever you want, you can post content and take content from other sites as long as you give them credit, and you can put them into your kvCORE website. Again, that, just as a quick review, is under quick actions and blog posts. But essentially, you can take the links for that, you can copy it or hit Control-C, Command-C, and you go over to LinkedIn, and you can take that link and you can paste it in here, and it'll generate a preview, very similar to Facebook, and now this becomes a hyperlink going straight to your website. Notice how that doesn't say, foxbusiness.com or, whatever.com. That says nickmacri.exprealty.com. Now, I like that it says that because now this is going to point people to my website, and I can generate organic traffic on here. And not only that, but you can also have some pretty good opportunity for SEO opportunities within your blog posts, which we talked about again previously, is that, someone is searching for different things, maybe about Zestimates. There's a chance that you can actually pop up in their feed, and that could be good for you. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to post this, and you're going to see here on LinkedIn, you have this button here for anyone underneath your icon. If you click on that, you can actually see it gives you options that you can share to different people. So I'm going to do anybody plus Twitter. So now it's going to post this link to anyone on LinkedIn and also on Twitter, which I really like. So I can write a little something. How accurate those Zestimates are. Oh, there we go. Find out more about the truth. I can't spell today. Here. And there you go. So I can do something like that. And then underneath, you can see it's got these hashtags. So it might have some that you've used before. It's also going to, give you a couple examples of some that it thinks would match this. So I can do Nick Knows and See. That's my hashtag. I could do Charlotte. I could do hashtag Zillow, stuff that people might be searching. And what's great is that these hashtags are searched not only on LinkedIn, but also on Twitter. So now if I post this will go right here to my page and also to my Twitter account, because Microsoft owns both LinkedIn and Twitter. So that is really cool. So that allows me to just get exposure. I post as many of these blogs as I can because, again, this generates organic traffic. Like I think I just shared this the other day and got a couple views on it. This also goes out in every kvCORE email that's sent out. So on the bottom of every email in kvCORE that's sent out, hey, you got new leads or new listings that might match your search criteria, market reports, stuff like that. If you scroll down all the way to the bottom of those emails that kvCORE is sending out, the very bottom will actually post your latest blog post. So some of your sphere or people, your leads that are already getting emails from you already could be also looking at stuff that you're posting. So make sure it's good content, but it's good to just have stuff posted, which is pretty nice. So if you have blogs, post them on LinkedIn and to Twitter. That's one good way to do that. You can also do the same, as I gave an example, on Facebook Marketplace. You can do the same thing by posting your links to your listings on there. Just a great thing to do. But let's talk about another way to use LinkedIn to generate leads. And this is, well, we see stuff all the time. So you see here, another company announces to bring 1,000 jobs to Charlotte. Hiring starts now. Well, that's great. Let's take a look at what company it is. Okay, it's Chime Solutions, right? So this customer service company, Chime Solutions, is going to hire 400 employees in Charlotte. They might be bringing some jobs to Charlotte. They might have people that are moving, maybe higher up in the company, stuff like that, and they're growing their business here. So that could be good. So we're going to look at Chime Solutions. Okay, they're hiring in Charlotte. So let's go and put that into the search bar. We're going to search for Chime Solutions. Let's see what it pulls up. It's going to pull up people that have that in their job description. So as you can see, I got one person who has some mutual friends here, or mutual connections, that's in Charlotte. But as I read in this article, it says they're an Atlanta-based company that's going to bring 1,000 jobs to Charlotte by the end of the year. And they might be bringing some higher level positions. People might be moving to Charlotte. So this might not be the best example, although 400 employees that could potentially be looking in Charlotte could be a good idea to add some of the higher ups that could be moving. So as you see, like human resources, something like that, project management, those are jobs that might be on the move. But let's say this was an article and it said, hey, there's 400 jobs that are going to be moving, from another city. Those are people that you could target for relocation. And we see that all the time. And so I'm going to show you a couple of tricks on how to search for those people that could be relocating, that could need a realtor very, very soon. So again, you want to search for the job or the name of the position or for the company. Really, you can search for any of this stuff. But you're going to see that there's a button here for all filters. And you can say that I want to search maybe greater Atlanta area, people that work at Chime Solutions and are in the greater Atlanta area, right? So we're going to check both of those. And then you could even go and search for schools that they went to, what kind of industry that they're at. Another thing that could be good is their job position. So like, for example, you could actually search for not just the people, but for their jobs. So for example, if it says in the article or something that they're going to be relocating 200 jobs in manufacturing in, this department, you might look for people that are actually working in that department in that area that are moving, because most likely those are people that are going to be moving. And the idea is that you want to add all those people, connect with them on LinkedIn, and send them a message. Send them a message and say, hey, I'm a realtor actually in Charlotte. I saw that your company is actually moving a bunch of jobs over here. If you or somebody that one of your colleagues, needs help in the Charlotte area, my team and I are more than happy to help you out. And what you'll realize is that a lot of times we often think that, these referral or these companies will have referral realtors and partners that you're going to have to give up a large percentage of commission or something. But oftentimes we found a lot don't. And even if you do have to give up a part of your commission, something is better than nothing. And this is a good way to get some of those leads. And we've actually been referred a lot of people just based on this service. It's great because if you reach out and connect with a bunch of people, it's kind of a shot in the dark when you message somebody, but if you say, hey, do you know anybody, even if you're not personally relocating, but do you know anybody at the company, any of your colleagues that are? For some reason, it's just human instinct. People want to tell you, they want to help you, they want to share, they want to feel like, oh yeah, I know somebody that has to relocate. Great. If you don't mind, I'd love to get their information and help them out. And more often than not, they are more than willing to not only give you their information, but even introduce you sometimes to those people that are relocating. So that could be a great way to target those people that are relocating to your city. And so if you live in a city like Charlotte, is one of the fastest growing cities in the nation. A lot of companies are taking their business here. A lot of people relocate. A lot of people from New York that are coming down to Charlotte, and vice versa. Maybe even people coming back away, halfies coming back from Florida that move back to North Carolina. You see all those people that are moving. If you constantly are posting on LinkedIn about Charlotte and tagging your city and tagging the area, people that go to LinkedIn, a lot of professionals, business people that can afford more likely than Facebook to buy a house and buy a nice house. Those people that look on LinkedIn, they're more likely to see your posts. And so we actually generate a lot of leads organically through LinkedIn as well, using these sort of tools. So I have my marketing assistant, one of them, kind of scouring every once in a while for, we look for stuff like this anyway, because this is an article that we want to copy and then post on our website anyway, because that could be good value, right? So this could be good value to post on our kvCORE website. But it's also, again, something that gives us some information. Now we have something to go off of and look at. Okay, there could be some jobs moving to Charlotte. Let's just go add the top 50 people, and anybody that adds us back, we're going to send our templated message that says, hey, this is Nick. I'm a realtor in the Charlotte area. Just connected with you because I noticed your company is expanding to Charlotte. Do you know of any colleagues of yours, or are you moving, potentially having to relocate to Charlotte? We run a big team here. We love to service and help you make this your home. And again, even if they're not personally moving, they will think about very seriously anybody they know in the company that could be moving and how they could help you and how you could help them. And it's just something about the fact that you reached out to them and connect with them on LinkedIn that they want to help you as well. So this is a great tool to use. I hope this helps you guys out as far as how to use LinkedIn. Oh, one last thing I forgot to cover. I almost forgot this. Another great tool that you guys should try to use as much as possible. And even I don't use it as much as I should, but I really should. You should be getting or receiving these recommendations, or asking for as many recommendations as possibly as you can, and give as many as you can. I always think that when you give a recommendation, there's a much higher chance you'll receive one back, but these are very awesome. So this is a friend of mine that helped him purchase his first house, and coworkers as well that you've worked with, people that maybe you've done business with, transactions with. I always just send a recommendation or send a request for one, and the reason is if you have nothing show up here if you have nothing show up on your LinkedIn profile when someone searches you, and you have a blank page, make sure your profile is set up, because if it's not, you're going to be missing out on people because they're going to look at you and think, well, is this guy legitimate, and does he know what he's doing? And so if you have those recommendations, this can be really, really helpful to making your LinkedIn profile complete. So that's just another tip on how you can use that. But I really hope that you guys have been able to use these tools, again, for some of these articles that we see, because we do see a bunch of these, at least in areas like Charlotte, but many cities will see this. And if you see people relocating to your city, that's opportunity for leads. So that is how you use LinkedIn to generate some organic leads. Hope that was helpful. Hey guys, thanks so much for checking out my channel. If you like this video, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications. I put out so much content on social media marketing, CRM training like kvCORE, and how to dominate the competition digitally. So if you're a realtor, an entrepreneur, or a business owner, make sure you smash that subscribe button. You can find me anywhere on social media at Real Nick Macri. And if you have an idea for a video that you'd like me to do, drop it in the comments below. So now it's time for you guys to take what you saw in this video and put it into action to go out and crush your goals. I'll see you in the next video.